So a lot of these problems with trigger point 1.0, let's say, that's as originally described in the Travell and Simons books, um, I tried it and I was very excited about it, but then I found in many cases it didn't work. The pain wouldn't go away, or it would go away very briefly and then it would come back. Treating trigger points just with simple compression and pushing on them, which was kind of recommended in Travell initially, doesn't really work. Even Claire Davies, his initial approach was cross fibering or just going across that area 12 times and then moving on because the body would naturally resolve it. Well, you might be working in the wrong place. Just because you're working in the referral pattern that seems to correspond to the pain doesn't necessarily mean that's the source. Just as we have many problems, you look in the environment and you might see one problem, there's a drought. Well, you don't fix a drought by, bringing in more water. You fix the drought by figuring out why there is less rain happening in that part of the world than there normally is. And that can be a complicated, multi-stage problem that you have to back up and look many stages back. Same is true with the body. Any complex system works in this manner. So I knew that something was missing because, pushing on this magic trigger point and the pain going away, that occasionally happens. You get lucky sometimes. It's a very simplistic case, but most of the time it's not because the body is not a simple organism. So Travell and Simons were doctors, and their orientation was teaching doctors to inject trigger points, which in itself is a limited thing because you can't do a lot of injection in one session. You can't, for example, do a whole chain of muscles and inject all of them. It just wouldn't be practical or feel very good. And also, doctors they don't have time to do that for the most part. They're busy. So, these things can be very, very challenging for MDs to be able to actually pursue.